And welcome back to MicroPats with me, Jake Donnelly. If this is your first time tuning in to MicroPats, thank you for doing so. And what I like to do is I like to take one play from that previous week's game for the Patriots and break it down as well a microcosm of how the game went overall for the Patriots. This week's edition is the Week 7 edition, Patriots versus the Chicago Bears, one of the more frustrating games I've ever seen as an NFL fan, but in particular as a Patriots fan. The Patriots had 3 turnovers in the game, including the turnover by Cordero Patterson on a kickoff return. He would later redeem himself, obviously, with a kickoff touchdown return. The Patriots also missed a couple of red zone interception opportunities. The game was frustrating from an official standpoint. There were way too many flags in the game, including some phantom calls, most noticeably the J.C. Jackson illegal hands to the face penalty, which immediately led to a Chicago Bears touchdown, even though J.C. Jackson never got the hands to the face to necessitate a hands to the face penalty. And also, it was frustrating from a production standpoint. I usually don't like to rag on CBS or really NBC, any of the broadcast stations for the games that they put on, especially any game that's at Soldier Field, because Soldier Field is notoriously bad in terms of line of sight. But this was a really, really poor job by the CBS crew. So what we're going to do is rectify that situation and break down, quite frankly, the most pivotal play of the game, one where you got a couple of replays, but they never really showed you how the play went and why it was so pivotal and how Dont'a Hightower got to Pat O'Donnell for the pivotal punt block. So now as we roll the tape here, you see that Dont'a Hightower, he is in the red. I'm pointing out with my 2 yellow arrows, the 2 protectors on the most inside for the Chicago Bears. You have Benny Cunningham, he is at the bottom, and you have Deon Bush, he is at the top. The guy and the protector role nearest to the screen, to the outside of Benny Cunningham, that is going to be DeAndre Houston-Carson. The reason I point these guys out is because everybody, and you'll see, everybody is talking about how Dont'a Hightower just abused Ben Browniker, but it's also the 2 men as the inside protectors that do nothing. So Hightower, he's in the red circle. You've got Deon Bush at the bottom, Deon Bush at the top, Benny Cunningham at the bottom. So as we roll the clip here, you'll see Hightower down on the knee. He gets into his stance. Now, here is our battle, and the one that is going to result in the punt block for Dont'a Hightower. Hightower in the red circle. The man at the top of the line for the Bears, that is Ben Browniker. Browniker with the yellow arrow there at the top. Now, just watch what Hightower does as he simply abuses Browniker. He makes contact at the 42. Now, if you've ever thought that, hey, maybe some of these guys aren't that strong, and then you hear about NFL players raving about the strength of one guy in particular, like a Dont'a Hightower, who always seems to come up in those, wow, he is just a strong human being conversations. Watch what Hightower does to Browniker. The contact is made at the 42-yard line. Browniker in the yellow arrow, and now Browniker is on his tuchus at the 39-yard line. We'll roll it back just one more second there. Here's the contact. As down on the ground is Browniker, and now it's a free shot for Hightower to get to Pat O'Donnell, and Hightower is just going to flip O'Donnell, get to the ball. Kyle Van Noy has some issues, but whatever. The convoy does its work, and hey, good hustle here by Pat O'Donnell, but Brandon King shows his good hustle, and for the second time in the last 5 seconds, O'Donnell is going to end up right on his rump because, hey, good hustle, and not much of a reward for Pat O'Donnell and the Chicago Bears. Yes, nice little spike by Kyle Van Noy. Now, this is the problem with the production quality. One, you don't really get to see this angle, and they didn't even break it down. They didn't point out who was Hightower. They didn't point out who he ran after. It was not the best of jobs at all by the broadcast crew. But hey, you're listening to this because I'm going to break it down for you. So there's Hightower yet again in the red circle. You've got Browniker at the top of the line, and now you've got the diamond protection between Benny Cunningham, Deon Bush, as well as DeAndre Houston-Carson. Houston-Carson is in front of number 30. That's Benny Cunningham. At the top is Deon Bush, and you're going to see Ben Browniker get absolutely demolished by Dont'a Hightower. So we roll it there again. boom, is Browniker on his keister. Hightower, he's just going to go forward and watch this, because this is wonderful. If you are ending up in a situation like this, I like to call these Scooby-Doo moments. Ruh-roh. If your punter is pointing straight up into the air with his foot facing the wrong direction, things have gone horribly in your protection. So Hightower, he gets the block, almost actually picks up the ball, by the way. Works out well for the Patriots as Van Noy does his job, picks it up, and you'll yet again see on the left of the screen, there goes O'Donnell down for a second time. And once more, Hightower, he comes in, gets the block. Oh no, Pat O'Donnell straight up into the air, facing the wrong way. Very lucky that he didn't get hurt, and very happy that he did not, obviously. The Hightower gets the block. Van Noy will pick it up, and the really cool spike eventually that you won't see in this replay. So here again, at the top of the screen is Deon Bush. At the middle, the second inside protector to the left, that is going to be Benny Cunningham. Okay, so these are the two guys who are supposed to watch in case anybody breaks through the line. In particular, it is Cunningham who's supposed to work inside out. Now, it would be hard for him to maybe cross over and get to Hightower, but just watch as, boom, Browniker goes down. Now, both Deon Bush and Benny Cunningham do not block a single person. The reason that Kyle Van Noy was able to get to this ball so quickly is because he just went right around Deon Bush at the top of the formation as well. You see Benny Cunningham blocking air, picking up nobody after a great block by DeAndre Houston-Carson, and we'll get to that in just a minute. But again, the two protectors on the inside block nobody. Dont'a Hightower steamrolls Ben Browniker, and that allows Hightower to get to Pat O'Donnell completely and utterly untouched for a very easy punt block. There's Van Noy picking the ball up. Boom, at the bottom of the screen. Look at that. There's one guy in pass protection from the three protectors, DeAndre Houston-Carson, that does his job. A beautiful block at the bottom of the screen by DeAndre Houston-Carson. However, as Browniker, you can see right here, starting to go down, Deon Bush, he will whiff his block on Kyle Van Noy. Benny Cunningham will do absolutely nothing on the play. So we play it forward, and you will see exactly what I am talking about. Browniker goes down. There is Bush. He has done nothing. Van Noy may have had a chance to get to this, but look, Cunningham blocks nobody. Hightower, he is right behind Cunningham, about to get to Pat O'Donnell, and the Patriots are about to get 7 points out of this whole kerfuffle, as Van Noy will eventually pick it up at the 30. Now we'll run it one more time, full speed. Hightower just gets to him in no time flat. No chance whatsoever for O'Donnell to do anything. Down goes O'Donnell a second time on the play. Good block by DeAndre Houston-Carson. Whiffs by Bush and Cunningham, because it wasn't Browniker as the only guy that didn't do his job on this one. And now full force one more time. Boom, just right on to the foot of O'Donnell. An easy pickup and delivery to the end zone for Kyle Van Noy as the convoy does its job for the Patriots. And yes, that sick little spike there by Van Noy, as the Patriots so happy to come up with at that point their second special teams touchdown of the afternoon. So, in a frustrating game for the Patriots, a game where they really needed everybody to just kind of, even if you didn't have it that day, just put your head down, play hard, and make things happen. It's the man that has been really the focal point of the Patriots defense for the last several years, Dont'a Hightower. His second game in a row where he made a pivotal play that kind of turned the tide of the game. Remember last week against the Kansas City Chiefs, it was Hightower that was forcing Mahomes into that errant pass in the red zone, which resulted in the Patriots' interception in the end zone. So here's Hightower doing his thing for the Patriots yet again, in a game that was extremely frustrating to watch from every single vantage point. It was one of the Patriots' most reliable linebackers seemingly coming into his zone the last couple of weeks and getting the job done for the Patriots. Number 54, Dont'a Hightower, using his strength, bowling over Browniker, getting to O'Donnell, and leading to the Patriots' second special teams touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that will do it for the Week 7 edition of MicroPats. Patriots taking down the Chicago Bears by a final score of 38-31. The Patriots with 2 special teams touchdowns in a day where they had 3 turnovers, and it seemed like every single time the Patriots were about to let the Bears back into the game, somebody stepped up for the Patriots, and nobody more so than Dont'a Hightower. The second week in a row that Hightower made a pivotal play, this time on special teams. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Week 7 edition of MicroPats. This has been Jake Donnelly, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you next week, folks, and as always, go Pats.